Welcome to another episode of Is This for Kids? I'm Jonathan Beard of Blevins, married husband, father of 3 with 1 on the way. And normally I think that most media is pretty garbage marketed towards kids, but in these episodes, we have some positivity.
I'm Katie, MrsRuvi, and I have 5 children, and I think we can find some things that are good for kids, even, like today, 5 scary movies that are appropriate for kids.
You like scary movies, you think you're ready to get your kids into some scary movies with you. It's the Halloween season.
It is 2 days out from Halloween right now.
When in Rome.
Yes, that's not what that means.
When in Rome, when in Transylvania.
No, my...
Real quick, before we start, what's your favorite Halloween candy and why is it Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces?
Yeah.
I don't get that very often. Do they even make a fun-size Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces are the candies.
So they're like M&Ms?
Yes, they're delicious.
Yeah, I know what they are. I've just not often seen them in...
The best candy and it's not close. What's yours?
It's a good candy. It's just not often in mixes.
It's not mixes. Reese's Pieces.
Okay, usually when you buy Halloween candy, it's like a big bag of mixed up nonsense.
Oh, you're right.
You don't often find Reese's Pieces in
No,
there.
I see them at the movies all the time, though, and that's what I get.
Oh.
Did you notice at the movie theaters now, they don't have a popcorn and drink combo. They have a popcorn, drink, and candy combo, so you have to pay even more.
Oh, not at my movie theater because I have the greatest movie theater in the whole world.
Well, there you have it. Favorite candy?
Okay, my favorite candy is Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
That's what I have at my house right now.
They're so good.
They're so healthy, too. 80 calories for 2 of them.
I know.
Unbelievable. That's what I'm eating right now when I have a little sweet tooth.
Very good.
5 scary movies that are okay for kids.
Yeah.
Let's start with Monster Summer, one that we actually just got to watch and some of our friends made.
Yeah, just reviewed that movie a couple of weeks ago, so you can go back and check out the entire episode. But this is like a great middle school, high school kind of movie. It's maybe still in theaters where you are, coming into the end of October. It came out at the beginning of October, but it'll come out streaming soon. So great movie for Halloween.
Yeah, check it out. Mel Gibson is in it.
Mel Gibson is in it. Yeah. When we did that full episode, our notes were like, you should have led with the Mel Gibson part. Like all the comments on there. Why didn't you lead with Mel Gibson? My bad.
Whoops. Next time. The next one is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. We have an episode on that one too.
We do.
Go back and watch
Check it out. I believe it was a long time. It was probably a year ago that we did that one.
Yeah,
I probably said 12, 13 years old for Nightmare Before Christmas. You probably said younger. If your kids are easily scared, be careful with that one. But just an absolute awesome movie.
Yeah, worth noting, my 3-year-old about to turn 4, it is her favorite movie right now. She is currently obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas, and she loves Oogie Boogie.
Okay, that's adorable. Also, just please take note that in this list, you will not find us talking about Coraline.
Right. That's true. But it's so cute. They have the little at Costco. Have I said Costco twice now in this episode?
Yeah, you have.
I'm so sorry. I really love Costco. Not sponsored, unless. Anyway.
No, you said Trader Joe's first and then Costco, but you said Costco earlier about your husband wanting to buy TVs, but that was off air.
That was off air. That's right. Okay. My little daughter, there's like these little squishmallows there of all the Nightmare Before Christmas at once. And she gets the Oogie Boogie out and she's like, Mom, can we open it? And I was like, it doesn't open, baby. She's like, yeah, it's full of bugs.
Oh, it's adorable.
I was like, it's not full of bugs, baby. It's just full of squish. She's like, I want to see the bugs.
That's incredible. So you bought it and cut it in half?
No, I didn't buy it. Not spending $29 to prove that the Squishmallow is not full of bugs.
Our third scary movie that we think is okay for kids this Halloween season, Paranorman.
Paranorman. This one actually has been a long time, I think, since anybody's seen it. When did that come out? Paranorman came out in 2012.
Yeah, see, that's new. I'm not that old.
Okay, most of my kids were not born in 2012, and I have a lot of kids. So this is a story about Norman Babcock, who can speak to the dead, which is kind of weird, but he makes some great friends along the way. So they are dead and maybe a little creepy looking, but it's fun for kids. It's never scary or occult or anything weird like that. It's a great movie. It's a good fun.
As some good friends of ours like to say, they like to make movies that are scary and not scarring.
That's correct.
All of these, Monster Summer, Nightmare Before Christmas, Paranorman, and the other 2 we'll talk about are scare, not scar your kids, which are good.
Yeah.
Number 4, and my very first ever front row movie that I sat in.
Now, if you've been watching the show for a very long time, you can go back and see John saying that this was the first scary movie he ever saw. So we had a conversation last year about what was the first scary movie. Mine was Nightmare on Elm Street number 3 or 2.
That's horrifying.
Which I saw in theaters as a 3-year-old child.
Gosh.
Which is maybe why I'm not scared of very many things. I don't know. You said
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Casper the Friendly
My mom
Ghost.
took me, I believe both my brothers, maybe just one of them and some friends. And it was the very first time ever I looked at her. And my goodness, if my kids were to do this to me, I'm going to be heartbroken. But I looked at my mom and I was like, I'd like to go sit in the front by myself. And she's like, all right, go ahead. So she sat in the back and me and my brother and our friends went and sat in the very front like this. It was wildly uncomfortable. What were we doing?
Why do kids do that?
I have no idea. I thought it was cool. And I was kind of scared at the time, but only because I was up front and I don't know. It's a hilarious movie, though.
It's really very
It's
funny.
a classic. It's definitely like one of those. It's a real movie. Like my kids aren't into real movies yet. I hope they will be soon.
It's semi-animated, like Casper
I know.
is.
But I'm getting over all the cartoon movies that I have to watch with my kids.
That's true.
This one will be a good one, 10, 11, 12 years old. Watch Casper with your kids if they want a scary movie.
I would say that Casper is appropriate for anybody ages 8 and up.
There's language. There's language.
There is some language, but I think that kids can hear language and not repeat it. Like,
not mine.
I'm of the opinion that if you don't expose your kids to things, then how will they know not to do it? Like,
Yeah, that's why I give my kids heroin.
well, it's not everything, John. Good gracious. It's not like, you know, heroin.
Now we have to do an episode as heroin for kids. The answer is no.
If it's things they're going to reasonably encounter in their day-to-day, like, you know, not teaching your kids how to use the potty is going to be a problem. You can't just be
Mine
like,
are all
"Oh."
potty trained for at least a few more months.
Yeah, yeah. And did you do that, like, as they were moving out of the house, you just handed them some chones and you were like, good luck?
Yes, 100%.
No, you expose them to it gradually and teach them how to do it right.
And finally, Hotel Transylvania.
You just got off Casper, didn't you?
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that my brother voice acts a character in Hotel Transylvania.
What? I'm looking that up.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I'm
Hang
pretty sure
on.
that is correct.
Tyler
Ninja Blevins
Blevins
is a voice actor in Hotel Transylvania.
Hotel Transylvania. Let's see. Your brother is Party Monster?
My brother is Party Monster in Hotel Transylvania. Check it out this Halloween season with your family.
I didn't know that about
He's
your
done a
brother.
couple little, he likes voice acting. He does great impressions.
Oh, that's fun. Well, anyway, Hotel Transylvania, aside from John's brother being in it, it's a great story about a single dad raising a daughter. He's actually a vampire, and she falls in love with a human boy, and they run a motel for monsters. Hotel for monsters. Yeah, where they don't have to, like, they can just be themselves and they don't have to try to scare anybody. So they are monsters, and they have a little bit of scariness because they're trying to scare this human boy away. But they're mostly friendly monsters. So I think you can take even the wimpiest of your children to see Hotel Transylvania.
I agree. If you're not scared, if your kid's not scared of Monsters, Inc., they're not going to be much more scared of Hotel Transylvania.
Exactly. But
There's a bonus one for you. Monsters, Inc. How about 6 scary movies that are okay for kids?
Absolutely.
It's scary. It has the word monsters in it.
Yeah. I feel like Hotel Transylvania is trying to be scary, but that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
If you want to see more of this, let us know. Go to isthisforkids.com. You can find our YouTube and Instagram links on there, as well as wherever else you listen to podcasts. And we'd love to interact with you and say hello.
Yeah, I always comment back. If you comment on the Instagram, I totally comment back.
I sometimes do too.
Unless it's gotten out of hand, and then I'm like, never mind. I let it go.
Yeah.
That's enough.
We hope you have the best Halloween season.
Happy Halloween. Hey, there's so much content out there for us to navigate through as parents.
I'm Jonathan Beard of Blevins.
I'm Katie, MrsRuvi. Let us help you decide.
Is this for kids?